Clifford Leo Mancheski, class of 1949. Clifford Cliff was a 4-year letterman for P.J. Jacobs football teams and wrestling squads led by Coach John Roberts. Cliff's size and speed at 6 foot, 208 pounds made him a versatile player on both offense and defense, playing both tackle and guard. Playing both offense and defense, Cliff was selected to the Wisconsin Valley All-Conference team, earning second-team honors as a sophomore and first-team honors in both his junior and senior years. As a senior, Cliff was selected to play in the North-South All-Star Game in Oshkosh. At Coach Roberts' request, Cliff was a member of the varsity wrestling squad from 1946 through 49. Competing in the heavyweight division, Cliff was awarded multiple conference victories, affording him the privilege of participating in regional, sectional, and state meets. After suffering a tough loss by decision to the reigning state champion in the 1948 finals, Cliff redeemed himself in 1949 with a stunning victory in the championship match. His final and most prestigious victory came by pin in only 19 seconds. This secured not only the individual state title for Cliff, but also a state championship for the P.J. Jacobs 1949 wrestling squad. The record Cliff set for the fastest pin in a title match still stands as the school and Wisconsin State Wrestling Tournament record to this day. 3 of Coach Roberts' wrestlers in the 1949 state tournament held at the Camp Randall Fieldhouse placed first at their respective weights that year for the team to reign as the overall state champions. Cliff was elected by his teammates in 1949 to serve as the captain of their championship team. Cliff was awarded a full academic and athletic scholarship to the University of Wisconsin-Madison for the 1949 50 year. Living in the dormitories under Camp Randall Stadium, Cliff continued his football career as a tackle guard for the university. He and his roommate, Harvey Keene, continued to feed off one another their freshman year, excelling in multiple sports. In the spring of 1949, signs of an impending war with Korea were imminent. Cliff made the decision to leave Madison after his freshman year and enlist in the Army, known at that time as the Regular Army. After training and seeing active duty in Korea for 16 months, Cliff returned to the States to finish out his military service at the Yuma, Arizona Proving Grounds. He served at the rank of sergeant through August of 1953. Cliff returned home to Stevens Point at the completion of his service and settled in Stevens Point. After retiring from CW Transport Gerber Foods in 1985, he began working for the city of Stevens Point in the Parks Department. During this time, he returned to university life at Stevens Point to complete his degree. Utilizing his military GI Bill, Cliff completed his education and received a bachelor's degree in December of 1995. Cliff married June J. Haas Mancheski on August 2nd of 1952. They remained married for 55 years until his passing in 2007. They have one daughter, Barbara Joseph Zeifer, 2 grandchildren, Rex Haas Alexander and Chantel Rose Zeifer Robel. Cliff was a conscientious, loving, and devoted husband, son, and grandfather. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Clifford Leo Mancheski into the SPASH Hall of Fame.